Hi everyone, this is another video for the topic pronouns. We are learning types of pronouns, and in the last video we have studied relative pronouns. We have also done some exercises. Hope you all have written on your book and on your notebook. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, that is position of the relative pronouns. Means where to use the relative pronouns correctly. So this video will make us clear about the use of relative pronouns. The relative pronouns should be placed near the noun or pronoun. So you understand this, what is written here. Near the noun means just near the noun the relative pronoun will be used. We will have to find out the noun in the sentence, and then we have to use the pronoun, relative pronoun there. It refers to, otherwise the sentences might appear absurd. Means it will look very awkward if you do not use the relative pronoun in the proper place or in the right place. As we can see in the example, Dr. Vishnu addressed the audience, who was a famous historian. This relative pronoun is used for Dr. Vishnu, but it is used here in this place. It should be used just near the noun, means just after the noun, but as it is not used in the right place, the sentence looks little absurd or awkward. In this sentence, who actually refers to Dr. Vishnu, but because it appears after audience, the meaning changed. It can also change the meaning if we do not use the relative pronoun in the right place. Hence, we should have written, means this sentence should have been written like this: Dr. Vishnu, who. As you can see, this is noun, and who is used just near to the noun, means just after a noun. Who was a famous historian, means who indicates Dr. Vishnu address the audience. So this will be the right use. The cat drank the milk which was hungry. This is not used in the right place because we are talking about the cat. So this which should come here. It should be written as the cat which was hungry drank the milk. So hope you have understood little. When we will do this exercise number H, we will understand it little better. Correct the position of the relative pronouns and few other words, and then rewrite sentences to convey the right meaning. Means we should use the relative pronoun in the right place in the sentence so that the sentence can convey the right meaning. First sentence: the train did not stop at the station which was running at full speed. So you can see that which is used here, which is not in the right place. So how this sentence should be written: the train which was running at full speed, comma, did not stop at the station. So we'll do some more question to be more clear about the relative pronoun. So let's turn the page first. Students, look at these questions. The chair was put away in the attic which had a broken leg. So how should we use this? Means this which will come just before the noun, that is a chair. The old chair which had a broken leg was put away in the attic. So this should be the right way. Mr. Sarma welcomed Mr. Sen, who was a very courteous man. Means we are talking about Mr. Sarma, so this relative pronoun will be used here just after Mr. Sarma, and the sentence will go like this: Mr. Sarma, who was a very courteous man, at last after comma we'll write welcomed Mrs. Sen. The thief was caught by the police who robbed the jewelry store. Where should we use this? Who? We should use who after the thief because it indicates about the thief. The thief who robbed the jewelry store was caught by the police. The dog who came to rob the house bit the burglar. So we should write the sentence: the dog bit the burglar. This will come just after dog. The dog bit the burglar who came to rob the house. Sachin is famous for his batting skills. Who is an Indian cricketer? So students, we should write this sentence like this: Sachin, who is an Indian cricketer, comma, is famous for his batting skills, full stop. We got into the bus. How we should write this sentence? You can read this first and then we'll write the answer. We got into the bus which was full of people. Number 8, we read the question first. Red Riding Hood, who was bedridden, went to visit her grandmother. So it should go like this: Red Riding Hood went to visit her grandmother who was bedridden. So this is the exercise that we have done. We will talk about join sentences with relative pronouns. We also use relative pronouns to join the sentences. I have lost my purse, full stop. It was a gift from my father. So there are two sentences. So how can we join these two sentences? With the help of relative pronoun, we have to use relative pronoun in the right place. It should also go just after the noun. I have lost my purse, which was a gift from my father. So this is the example. Let's take some more questions to understand it. I have indicated writing by the pencil. You may understand reading this. This is the building which was built in a single month. It will be omitted, means we are not supposed to write. We should write directly: this is the building which was built in a single month. I met my uncle. He had arrived from Delhi that day. So there are two sentences. We should write I met my uncle. Just after the noun we should use who. We should not write he here in the sentence. We should write like this: I met my uncle who had arrived from Delhi that day. This is the horse. It won the race. We should write the answer after using the relative pronoun, which will help us to join these two sentences. This is the horse which won the race. This is the horse which won the race. We should not write it here, and we should not give the full stop as well. The boys enjoyed the match. They were watching the cricket match. There are two sentences, so we should write like this: the boys enjoyed the match which they were watching. We should not write the cricket match again in the sentence. Jia has a friend. He is a renowned artist. Jia has a friend who is a renowned artist. This is the cat. It killed the rat. This is the cat which killed the rat. The captain praised Ashish, who his bowling was very good. So we should write the captain praised Ashish, whose bowling was very good. So this is how we will do this exercise. Students, I request all of you to please do it on your copy, and let's move to the next topic, distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns denote person or a thing taken as single or in a group. So you can see that each of you, it indicates everyone, means every single person. All of you have been called now. It indicates a group of people. Neither of the pens is writing. It indicates each one of the pen. So each one of the pens. So here we can understand the distributive pronouns. We all have read this on our book, or we all have written several times. So these are the distributive pronouns. You all have to recognize all these as a distributive pronouns. Uses of distributive pronouns. They refer to whole amounts, both, all, or to separate items, every, each, either, neither. Either, neither, every, each, both, and all are distributive pronouns. So students, when you look at all these words, you please recognize these words as a distributive pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns we will study in the next video. Hope this video will help you to do the exercise. Write it on your notebook. Again, I am telling you, I am requesting you for this. You all are watching this video for this. I really appreciate you. There are some students who are very serious about their studies. They are continuously following the videos, and you are among them. Thank you very much once again for watching this video. Hope we will do more exercises in our next video. Thank you so much, and take care of yourself. Bye students.